August 29th operational brief. My name is David Martinez, your Plan Section Chief, and we'll go straight to weather.
Good morning, everyone. Tom Bird, incident meteorologist, and as we always do, we'll start out with the current satellite imagery, and this is infrared imagery looking at Texas, and you'll notice right away off the Gulf Coast, just south of Louisiana and into the upper and middle Texas coast, we do have some shower activity starting to move, developed all night long and over that area. A lot of monsoon moisture debris, high and mid-level clouds moving across West Texas. There's a cold front up here that's producing some storms. We'll move on now to the radar. And you'll notice there's that area of showers and thunderstorms moving on to the upper Texas coast. Up north, we've got this cold front that moved in yesterday afternoon, and it's still going to be up there, and it's going to slowly drag across North Texas as we get through the day and generate some showers and thunderstorms in that area. Something you don't see is there's a lot of low clouds behind the front up here in the Panhandle, and there's some low clouds and fog down here in southeast Texas yesterday. We didn't get lightning this morning. That network wasn't saving lightning last night, so we don't have the lightning from yesterday, but this is the rainfall that we had yesterday across the state. So you can see we had a lot of showers over the East Branch, the South Central, and the Central Branch, and even almost here into Waco, just in the far southeastern portions of the North Branch there. Looking back 14 days, this is the precipitation that we've seen across the state. All that dryness down south and east. Starting to get some recovery down here with several days now of showers moving in off the upper Texas Gulf Coast. There's the 14-day deficit for precipitation, and again, you're starting to see a little bit of improvement down this part of Texas. Here's our highlights for today and looking forward. The upper high is stronger over North Texas and weaker over South Texas, so that means we'll continue to see showers to the south and pretty much dry conditions to the north and west. That minor cold front that I showed you, it will probably generate a few more storms over North Texas. The rain footprint over the eastern part of the state will probably expand today, move closer to the I-35 corridor as it moves more inland and probably more southerly also. So less rain and storms west and Panhandle, still dry for most of the interior of Texas today. We'll be warm today, but a little bit cooler than we've been seeing. Not as dry as we've been as far as the relative humidity goes. It's coming up, and the winds will be lighter today than we've seen in the previous days. And looking forward, no big changes through the weekend, but when we get past the weekend, we're starting to see some hope that we'll see more moisture across the state. So here is what the weather pattern will look like today. We have this weakness right here in the bottom of the ridge, and that's what's generating those showers and thunderstorms that'll be coming in across east, central, and parts of South Texas. Then we have that cold front slung across northern Texas, may produce some more showers and thunderstorms up in that part of the country. So here's our temperatures today, and we've been seeing a lot of 100-degree temperatures up this I-35 corridor. We've dropped those just a few degrees today. Be significantly cooler up in the Panhandle behind that cool front. We're seeing 80s up there where we've been seeing mid-90s. And then where we see a lot of rainfall over East Texas, we'll be cooler down there in the upper 80s to lower 90s also in that area. So our warmer temperatures will be south, central, and out into the west. There's your relative humidity look at today. A lot more moist over East Texas, east of the I-35 corridor with that onshore flow. 30s extending all the way back into northwest Texas with cooler air. We'll have higher RH over the Panhandle, and we'll just have that dry air out west. Here's our wind field today, and like I said, it's lighter, 8 to 10 miles an hour, even 5 to 10 miles an hour across much of the state. Unidirectional, all southeasterly. We just do have this band through South Texas into West Central and the South Plains where we could see some afternoon gusts, but even those won't be too strong. There's areas across the state where we'll see our showers and our rainfall and storms. And the model thinks that the radars will look like this afternoon with a good amount of coverage of showering activity east and then just a little bit up north. Not a whole lot out west today. And there's what the rainfall looks like today. I think this is a little bit overdone down south and maybe out west, but this is with the front up here. In North Texas, we'll see some showers. This was probably last night, so we probably won't see much up here, but this is where I think the bulk of the rain will fall today out east. And real quick, just looking forward, this high pressure will stay over us through Thursday, allow moisture into the south part of the state, but pretty dry and warm north. And then we get into the weekend and beyond, that ridge breaks down, allows more moisture to sneak in there over the state, and I think we'll start seeing increased coverage of showers and rainfall as we move through Sunday into next week. And having said that, if you go out a full 7 days through next Wednesday, you're seeing a pretty good signal now of some decent moisture. Will alleviate a lot of the problems we have in the East Texas. Anything that's purple is 1 inch or more, so there's a pretty good footprint of rain right there. And then with that high breaking, we'll be able to get some of those systems to move in across the Panhandle and have more rain up there. But we're still going to be fairly dry interior and south. That completes weather. Have a great day. We'll do operations.
Good morning, Rich Gray in operations. Yesterday was a very active day over in our East Branch. We had 8 new fires, 1 carryover fire that they have that's 90% contained. Crews got off of that late last night, and we'll finish that fire up today. Central and West, fairly limited activity yesterday. We had 1 fire down in B County. Crews wrapped that up at 3 acres, 100% contained, and that will not be staffed today. Out at the staging areas today, we still have a few crew swaps today, so make sure those incoming crews get a good local briefing when they get down to those staging areas. Another lull or slow day today based on what we're seeing on the weather with those showers filling in and everything. Need to stay vigilant for IA, keep your SA up, maybe moving long distances, and then if you're doing any training or anything like that on the unit while we're pre-positions, make sure you're using that time wisely. Y'all have a safe day. Thanks.
Morning, John McGee, Safety. Had another good day yesterday, I think. I heard a little rumor that there was an incident with a oil pan on a dozer and some brush and a little fire in there, but I haven't got the details yet. Nobody got hurt, no significant damage. Nevertheless, it's something we have to recognize. I'll fill you in a little bit more tomorrow when I get some of the details. But other than that, nobody got injured. No major accidents. The weather sounds encouraging, okay? We heard that. Nevertheless, we also heard from ops that we are still breaking fires. And there's a lot of routine, so to speak, business going on. Crew swaps, lots of travel. So we have to pay attention to our daily activities and keep your situational awareness dialed up. Pay attention to the details. Watch your driving, okay? Give yourself plenty of time to get where you're going, check the weather to where you're going before you take off, stuff like that. The message in the IAP and the one I'll give today in the conference talks about your individual responsibility for your safety. I can get up here and give you safety briefings till the cows come home. So can your leadership. But the bottom line, it's up to you to redeem your responsibilities for your safety. How do you do that? You wear your PPE without being told. You keep your situational awareness dialed up. You practice good practice. Use spotters when you're backing, defensive driving, okay? So it's up to you to make safety your #1 priority, not me, okay? Anyway, I'll help you with that, with reminders and briefings and what have you, but nevertheless, it's up to you. So keep an eye on each other, and we'll all be back again tomorrow.
Good morning, Beth Plummer Finance. We have a new finance section chief. She will be talking tomorrow, Verma Coleman. Since the There was some possible equipment damage or repair yesterday. Just a reminder that if you do have any type of equipment damage or repair, that process starts in logistics. We need a general message explaining the who, what, when, where, and how of the situation and pictures. So you can email that to IMT Logistics, and we'll get that process started. Everyone continues to do a great job turning in their crew time reports and equipment shift tickets and emailing those to ICP Finance. So just continue to do that. Check the DMOB list in the IAP and have that documentation ready before you come through McGregor ICP to DMOB. It will help facilitate that process. Have a safe day.
Well, Rich again filling in for Don. Just to conclude today's briefing, looking long-term, big picture, we're getting some moisture in. Fuel conditions are somewhat changing, but they haven't changed yet. So big picture, we're going to maintain the level of commitment that we have right now. We will continue to look at right-sizing the organization at the ICP and in the field based on those changing fuel conditions and tempo in the field. So slow for the next couple of days, it seems like, with the forecast, but remain vigilant and remember we're in it for the long haul, and the haul is longer than we've been for 200 and whatever days we're at. So y'all have a safe day. Thank you.
All right, thank you all. This concludes our briefing for the day. Remember to turn your cell phones back on if you've got them off. Thank you.